Patrick Cook here. So hey, welcome to session 46 of our Mastering Mandelbulb3D Formulas tutorial series, series number 2. In the last session, I had grabbed a parameter set from online, Mandelbulb3D Maniacs, all right, and I grabbed this one, and the one that we're looking at right now is interesting because I have two transforms, and then I have an amazing surf, 3 formulas in alternate hybrid mode. Very simple, all right, but producing something quite interesting. This could actually be an interesting Mandelbulb graphic to animate. I mean, I could kind of see where this thing would undulate, and you could fly through the holes. You could have a good time with this. And the detail of the Mandelbulb object is not so tiny that it would be very difficult to render out. And if I calculate this, I have a render which has taken a second or two. So I could probably utilize this for a whole animation. It renders quickly. It's interesting and varied. Right now the colors are terrible. They're washed out. But there's a lot we can do with this. We could use shadowing and fog down in all of these whole areas here. We can modify the colors. We could saturate the colors, and this thing could almost be made to look like it's alive. We could have a really good time with this Mandelbulb. But one of the benefits of looking at other excuse me, at other people's work is that we kind of see how their formula structures are. And we see here that we have two transforms. We have a transform, evidently is transforming a transform, which is transforming an amazing surf. And that's it. 3 formulas in alternate hybrid mode. That's it. All right, amazing surf down here has got, what, a 20 iteration? What if we were to do 50 iterations? Those are formula iterations now. Not much difference, okay? Like I was saying in past sessions, just because you throw a lot of formula iterations at it doesn't mean that it's going to do all of those iterations. It just does the number of formula iterations that it needs, not because you tell it otherwise. Let's put an iteration count of 1 in there. Now that's an interesting graphic too. That's very fluid. It's got a lot of fluid type lines to it, okay? Flowing, mysterious, spooky. And I haven't touched the properties. All I did is I modified the iteration count. Let's put an iteration count of 2 in there. Interesting. I changed it. Look at that. All right. Now, if I was to pull that over into the navigator, let's turn that navigator on for you. All right. Let's make it so I can see it a little bit better. Come on. Come on. All right. Now let's go to my amazing box here. Come on, right there. Amazing surf. Sorry. Let's see. Amazing surf. Okay. There's my amazing surf iteration count. Okay, right. All right. Now, so there's my. Now, what if I was to change the scale? All right, see, I can take other people's work and I can play with it, extend it, and do some interesting things with it. All right, Now let me send that back to main, and let's see what we got. Calculate that. Okay. I'm going to turn off the navigator there because we don't need to see that right now. So, I mean, this needs a lot of work in terms of coloring and lighting, but you can see here that I can take other people's work and I can kind of springboard from that. And not only does it help me understand their formula structure or configuration, but now I can modify it and I can kind of see what the impact is. I can change the iteration count. I could change the property. I can change the properties right here in main if I wanted to. All right. And I can swap things around. Well, why not? Let's try it. So let's take this rotate transform in formula slot number 1. Let's take this sin 8y in 2. Let's swap them. I'm going to swap these two transforms. Okay. Now I put sin hy over in 1, and I put rotate over in 2. Let's calculate that. Now I have a dramatically different result. So a takeaway from this session is that you can get some amazing results without even going near the properties, because now you can swap their positions, you can change the iteration count. You could let's say put Amazing Surf first. So I'm going to push Amazing Surf from 3 over to 2, and then I'm going to push Amazing Surf from 2 to 1. All right, so Amazing Surf is in Formula 1 now, and I've got 2 transforms which are not in the correct location, but let's see what happens. All right, so wow, I mean, I can get some amazing stuff going on here. I'm going to fire up the lighting panel. You can't see it, but I'm just going to adjust things a little bit. Let's do the light angle, something like that. All right, let's adjust the gamma. Okay, change the color entirely. You see? All right. I mean, wow, look at that. Okay. All right, so I didn't show you the lighting panel because it's not necessary. I just wanted to give you an example of how you can take other people's work, you can modify that work, you can change the properties, you can change the location of the formula assignments, all right? You can change the iteration count. You can remove formulas. You can add formulas. You see? Take other people's work, modify it, build upon it, but most importantly, take a look at it and see how they did it. Let's take one other while we have a minute or two left. All right. Let's see. Well, let's get something a little bit different here. I don't know. Let's try this one right here. All right. Swipe, Control-C to copy, from clipboard, calculate. And I'm going to change the aspect ratio, the size. I'm going to recalculate that. Okay, while that's calculating, oh, I'm in DEcombinate mode now. This is cool. I have a Shrew Cage IFS. I've got a Menger IFS Plus. I've got 3 formulas here. All right. So I'll tell you what. Let's end this session right now. Let this continue to draw out, and we're going to come back to the next session. We'll take a look at this one, because we've landed on a DEcombinate, and we might find this worth taking a look at. I'll see you in the next session.